I come from a family of 8 kids. The only way I could really afford college was to get scholarships and grants and loans and work in the summer. So myself and my sister, who are a year older, we got a job in a factory. After about a week, we realized that there were really difficult conditions in the building, and they were unsafe. And so we stopped all of the knitting machines, and we all stood there and told the owner, you have to go according to the contract, and we're not going to work here until you fix all these conditions. 2 days later, we went back and everything was straightened out. So that was the beginning of my activism, I guess you could say. I worked in Kentucky for a year, my first teaching job, no union, and it was really a difficult situation. I retired with 38 years here in New York. I loved to go to work every day. It was like triage often, and I didn't have lunch, but it was absolutely worth it. It was just wonderful. And so I started to go to the retiree meetings, and they were asking for volunteers to go to do campaigning in other states. And I thought, well, that sounds like really something interesting that I could do. But I had no experience doing it. They put me on a plane, went out to Ohio, and we worked so hard to overcome a Senate bill that was going to really water down union activities. And that was my first experience, and we won. And it just energized me to feel that working collectively, we can do so much more. There's an old Pennsylvania Dutch saying, because I grew up in Pennsylvania, we grow too soon old and too late smart. And I think that as you get older, you have a different perspective on the world. You know, when I was young and raising a family and going to work every day, I didn't have the bandwidth to do that. But now I can look at it and reflect and say, yeah, we need to work on this. Something has to be done. We need to change this. And the union gives us the power and gives us the support to do things like that. Here on Staten Island, the Amazon people are trying to organize to have a union. And to me, that's part of the work we've done. I've been over there protesting with my signs outside. I didn't get arrested, maybe because I have gray hair, they didn't want to put me in jail. But you really have to be able to raise your voice, and the union gives me the strength to do that, and I really appreciate that. It's sort of feeling like in my old age I'm coming into my own. I'm just a union person, it's just in my blood. And I love my union. I love my union.